Hello and welcome to our National Honor Society virtual recognition ceremony. Thank you to all the students for all of your hard work all of these years, and thank you to families for instilling such values in your students. We would like to take this time to recognize all of you by name and also to just let you know, my name is Mrs. Green. I am the National Honor Society advisor for the high school, and I just wanted to let you see my face so that you recognize me in the building. And if you ever have a question, please feel free to ask. Please take some time over the next week to familiarize yourself with the National Honor Society Power School Learning page. All of you that have been inducted are now added to the page, or added to my class, as it were. So feel free to peruse that for any information, and you can send me a message anytime on PSL if you ever have any questions regarding National Honor Society. Congratulations once again, and I would like to turn this ceremony over at this time to our principal, Ms. Barbara Lowell.
Hi, my name is Barbara Lowell. I'm the principal of Massapequa High School. I appreciate you joining us tonight. Typically, the induction ceremony for the National Honor Society would be held in April, but due to the circumstances in the spring of 2020, we were not able to hold that ceremony. And now, in October of 2020, we are still not able to hold an in-person ceremony. But we appreciate you joining us to celebrate your children and their induction into the National Honor Society. At Massapequa High School, students are selected for induction into the National Honor Society in the spring of their 11th grade year. Eligibility for induction into the MHS chapter of the National Honor Society is based on criteria established by the National Association of Secondary School Principals. The process of selecting candidates for induction complies with the national chapter of the organization. Membership in the National Honor Society is a privilege rather than a right. Induction is based on recommendations of the MHS Faculty Council to the principal. For those students who meet the following criteria: scholarship, requisite weighted grade point average of no less than 88.0 based on a final GPA for academic work completed in 9th, 10th, and the GPA for the first 2 quarters of 11th grade. Some individuals will qualify in the first quarter of their senior year. Character. Attendance and disciplinary records are reviewed and judged accordingly by the standards established by the MHS Faculty Council. Students are expected to have exemplary attendance and disciplinary records with no history of infractions. Service and leadership. Students must document participation in at least 2 clubs, interscholastic athletic teams, or community-based service activities during their 9th, 10th, or 11th grades at MHS. Participation in these activities must be documented by the candidate and include the signature of the activity or advisor and coach. As principal of Massapequa High School, ensuring and maintaining the excellence in our academic programs and encouraging high achievement among all students is of primary responsibility. With a great sense of pride and privilege, I recognize and celebrate the induction of each student into the National Honor Society. On behalf of our staff, our school, and the Massapequa School District, I congratulate all the students and their families. Your success at school certainly represents an outstanding past achievement and benchmarks for a positive future. You and your families should be very proud. Thomas Friedman in the New York Times wrote about owning your own future. He stated, "If you want to be a lifelong employee anywhere today, you have to be a lifelong learner." And that means more is now on you. Self-motivation to learn and keep learning becomes more important and a life skill. In the current times that we are living in, this is more important than ever. As we learn virtually, as we participate in meetings for business and the workforce through Google Meets and Zooms, responsibility and self-motivation is of key importance. We express our appreciation for your efforts as academic leaders, role models, and quality students at Massapequa High School. You have committed yourselves to success in your studies. Most affirming is that looking at you, we see not only a group of high-achieving students, but also students who have filled the school with smiles and laughter. We thank you, and you really have captured all of the opportunities afforded to you at Massapequa High School. Congratulations on owning your own future and on your membership into the National Honor Society. Thank you, and have a good evening. I'd now like to introduce our executive assistants, Ms. Deja Berry, Mr. Paul Weber, and Mr. Michael Quigley, who will be reading the names of our inductees.
Furkan Agamak, Emmy Aird, Lucas Alonso, Elisabetta Antonacci, Olivia Argulis, Michael Orgello, Joseph Orgello, Shauna Aletta, Gabriella Aus, Bridget Ballion, Brendan Barron, Joseph Barone, Olivia Bartolo, Owen Beatty, Alana Beck, Mackenzie Becker, Sophia Beninati, Kyle Bankert, Jessica Benson, Christina Benvenuto, Michael Biondo, Kristen Burney, Alexis Benora, Victoria Bauman, Brian Boylan, Ryan Braglia, Kayla Brunner, Ryan Brzezinski, Alyssa Bubak, Jeremy Buckhalter, Sean Buchanan, Haley Bush, Jessica Caffarella, Gloriana Kukuros Hempler, Aaron Callahan, Braden Caminetti, Anna Campanaro, Catherine Caparelli, Juliana Cardello, Liam Carroll, Joseph Casali, Dominic Casamasina, Benjamin Casuto, Rachel Castingway, Catherine Cristoria, Nicholas Catogio, Michaela Sikora, Kara Clark, Aiden Clark, Catherine Klein, Jacob Coleman, Kelly Cole, Charlie Collins, Sarah Colasono, James Conlon, Kevin Connolly, Brian Cook, Julia Cornell, John Cosenza, Victoria Costa, Julia Cowan, Kristen Cowan, Olivia Cuba, Susan Coppola, Connor Curran, Kayla Cutter, Leanne DeLeon, Jenna Delegati, Christopher Delpanino, Vincent DeLuna, Isabella DeLuso, Dana DeMarco, Brendan Deneen, Anthony DeRosa, Jordan DeStefano, Jack Devenish, Devin Damasio.
Juliana DeSpigno, Ashley DiStefano, Dominic DeTrano, Margaret Dooling, Ryan Douglas, John Doyle, Catherine Dramer, Erin Desa, Ryan Dernan, Gabriella Dwork, Stacy Eager, Ashley Estachio, Andrea Elsner, Valentina Farb, Dominic Felicetti, Dominic Faniello, Alexandria Ferraro, Jamie Ferrantino, Samantha Ficarelli, Samantha Findling, Emily Fiola, Christopher Flaherty, Sydney Florence, Isabella Fontana, David Ford, Emma Foreman, Kaylee Forms, Zachary Forms, Vincent Franco, Anthony Fratantoni, Madison Thumb, Timothy Gargiulo, Caitlin Geisler, Tyler George, Nicole Jarina, Kiara Gomez, Olivia Gottlieb, Emily Green, Maria Green, Tessa Grisanti, Brian Halstead, Patricia Hansen, Kayla Hassett, Patrick Hillgardner, Olivia Hink, Brianna Horn, Joseph Horn, Melanie Hughes, John Iannarelli, Dylan Isaac, Joseph Janello, Matthew Johnson, Michael Justy, Adriana Camor, James Keating, Connor Kelly, Caitlin Kilmeade, Robert Colmel, Nicholas Crean, Ryan Labate, Mackenzie Lieback, Callahan Larvin, Sarah Latimer, David Lee, Ariana Lagaff, William Leeson, Connor Lepre, Chase Liardi, Thomas Lepault, Juliana Lovett, Shannon Loney, Jackson McLeod, Megan Maloney, Gianna Manzalillo, Jonathan Marchand, Gianna Maresca, Paige Margiata,
Maya Martin, Pamela Martinez, Emily Morrow, Brianna McAleer, Nicholas McCabe, William McGarity, Carly McMullen, Tara McWilliams, Caitlin Medina, Abigail Meyer, Amanda Balillo, Lauren Menely, Michaela Menner, Matthew Minio, Christina Masita, Katie Moran, Marissa Moreno, Kiani Marisi, Timothy Morrow, Samantha Molchinsky, Julia Nastasi, Jack Nickturn, Megan Nolan, Caitlin O'Brien, Daniel O'Callahan, Megan O'Connor, Delia O'Farrell, Anthony O'Gurk, Aiden O'Glaughlin, Thomas O'Neill, Samantha Otranto, Madison Ozello, Alec Padron, Ava Papalardo, Nicole Pashkoff, Tyler Payne, Victoria Petrakis, Jada Patron, Shannon Pettit, Laura Philbin, Alexa Pierno, Samantha Porti, Isabella Prato, Gavin Primavera, Michael Pugliano, Hannah Puglisi, Isabella Cortier, Madison Rassiopi, John Reese, Kaylin Rizzi, Nicole Richards, Alexander Ritchie, Isabella Rittiani, Celeste Riviezo, Sophia Robles, Nicole Romeo, Jacqueline Romeo, Jacob Bruce, Bridget Rosenfeld, Mackenzie Rowan, Christy Ruberti, Sophia Rudnick, Carly Sanger, Mia Santa Barbara, Isabella Santarella, Michael Savella, Grace Schaefer, Joseph Schnatter, Kayla Schuler, Gianna Schwartz, Jack Scott, Rebecca Scotta, Arian Siraji, Alexis Shaw, Alyssa Shea, Colleen Sheridan, Daniel Ciani, Matthew Semino, Patrick Signorelli, Vincent Simonetti, Sarah Snow, Daniel Sohn, Ali Spagnolo, Gina Sparacino, Stephanie Sparunas, Jenna Spina, Robert Stang, Alexandra Stasichin, Nicholas Stouter, Caitlin Steely, Caroline Stebner, Miguel Suarez, Christian Sullivan, Abby Sullivan, Rebecca Sweeney, Brandon Swirsky, Russell Tavstein, Brian Taylor, Rebecca Taylor, Addison Taylor, Mia Tikacek, Madison Troisi, Nicole Tersalino, Joseph Vaglio, Aiden Valentine, Juliana Vergakis, Juliana Verino, Nicolette Vignonia, Vanessa Vitale, Jerry Vogt, Ryan Whalen, Mackenzie White, Ryan Windzorkowski, Jeremy Winter, Faith Witt, Stephanie Wong, Emma Young.
Thank you again for joining us. On behalf of Mrs. Iaconis, our Superintendent of Schools, the Board of Education, and all of the faculty and staff here at Massapequa High School, we congratulate you in your induction to the National Honor Society, and good luck in the future to the class of 2021.